Hello there and welcome to my workshop, and today we're going to do a video with the SMC5 controller. We're going to connect up a touch plate or Z0 plate to it and get it working, and I'll show you how to switch it all on, connect it all up, and how to work out the parameters and how to alter the parameters in the controller itself, which is quite easy actually, and we'll get it all working. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is where everything is. So we open up Machine, Scroll. I'm just using the big scroll wheel over here. Okay, Inputs. Go to Inputs. Here, Probe. Okay. So the probe pin that we're interested in the back is probe 9. Okay, so that's telling us where to connect it into. So here we need to actually turn it on as well. So we'll do that now. So we change that 0, so just push that, change that 0 to a 1. Come out of that. Save. So now the probe circuit is turned on. Now let's come out of that. Now just to make sure it is, I've got the probe connected up, but I'm just going to touch the earth on it. Okay, so you see here on 9. Okay, so the controller sees it and it's working. So next thing we're going to do is have a look at the connections on the back. So we're looking in the back of the controller and we can see pin number 9 is there, which is the 5th one down and the 2nd across. So you can see 2nd across, 5th one down. I'm connected into that. Now what I've done is I've chose this earth over here and I've connected it into there. There are 3 or 4 different earths on here. It's just I connected into this one. Is out of the way. Obviously all the earths are connected up together, so it's the only things that you have to connect into in the back. So we'll move on. Right, so the next thing we need to do is to set up the probe parameters. So you go to Machine, Scroll, let me see, Controller. Here we are. Probe height and rebound. Okay, so now our probe is 10 millimeters. Press enter, and we need it to rebound or come back off the material 8 millimeters to clear our ledge on our corner finder. So that's it. Down to save, and that's all you need to do. Let me just check the speed. Here it is. Okay. Probe speed. This is where we need to go. So I think probably start off at 100. That's millimeters per minute, I would say, from memory. I'm not going to be okay with that. save. Okay, so we have, I think we've completed everything there we need to. Okay, let's see if it works. And when you get all the parameters right in your SMC5, it should work something like this. So there you are. It's quite easy, really. Just several places in the controller that you need to change the zeros to 1 to enable. And of course you've got to fill in how, or the height of your touch plate or your puck, whatever you use, and also the standoff that you require further up. Mine's quite high because I've got a lip. Let's just unplug it. Yeah, this is 12 mil, and this is lip is 6 mil. That's 12 mil. This is 6 mil. So you know, I've got a fair height to come up off to be able to sort of pull this out. But it's really very similar, if not the same, as Mach 3 to set up for a probe. You just need to connect into the correct area in the back. It's only 2 wires, a positive and a negative. You just need an earth, and it's just the terminal that's displayed inside the controller here. When you go to machine, you go to inputs, and you change it there. And the actual terminal or pin number is displayed there, which you connected in, and you just change to enable it, you change the 0 to a 1. And it's as simple as that. And the controller will do the rest for you. And you know, I've made a couple of videos now showing my disgust of the sellers in China trying to sell this for like $1,200. This is worth about $500 only, and at that price it's a really, really good controller. And if you can, and I've checked even today that there are a couple of sellers that are playing the game, and they are still selling it at around about $500 mark. They might put a bit of freight on that as well, but and you know, for $500 I got mine with a controller as well, with a, you know, the oops, my little controller as well, you know, for $500 shipped to my door. But that was like 18 months to 2 years ago now, so you know, prices have pushed up, I know, but still you should be able to get this for around about $500 still, and they may charge a bit of freight on that, and they may charge extra now for the hand controller, so it may, after 2 years and COVID and everything else in between, may have gone up to about maybe $600, but I wouldn't be paying any more. But you know, for that sort of money, it's a damn good little controller. Okay then, so that's how to set the touch probe up in the SMC, and I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you have, please press like and subscribe, and if you really like what I'm doing, you could consider becoming a patron to my channel, because it is the patrons behind the channel that allow me to, you know, do things like this, to be able to, you know, sort of buy a controller or everything to make a, this is the MIDI actually, that I built 2.5 years ago, possibly 3 years ago now, and there's about 12, I think about 12 videos on actually how to make this, and you know, how to make every part of it. And you can make it for around about, well, at the time of making making this myself with the controller, I think the total bill was about, I was trying to get it for under $1,000, but it was around about $1,000. I mean, you know, I don't buy, you know, I don't buy second-rate stuff. You know, I use Stepperonline for, you know, motors and that, and I get the best screws that I can, and you know, everything for a price. It's I get the best that I can, and well, there you are. This is now probably about $1,200 worth, if just the sum of the parts, you know. Okay then, so thank you for watching the video, and it's bye for now.